Hello everyone. Yes, well, I just thought I'd do this video, and it's a slightly different video to what I'd normally do. Basically what I'm going to do is a sort of collection show-off video, where I'm going to be showing off my entire Nintendo Switch game collection. So we'll start with the physical copies. Okay, so this is the most recent one that arrived just 2 days ago. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So, okay. Now, this is actually, I will just say, this is my second attempt at doing this. So, these are in no particular order. I originally was going to do this on my phone, but unfortunately my phone storage ran out right in the middle of the bloody video. So, yeah. Okay, now the next one's one I've had for a while. This is Azure Strikers Gunvolt Striker Pack. Basically a little anime platformer RPG. I bought this for my birthday a few years ago. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So, as you can see here. Okay. Next is one of the first, out of the first 5 I got with the Switch, Lego City Undercover. Now this is the only Lego game I have for the Nintendo Switch. The others I've got on PlayStation and Xbox, mostly Xbox. I have Lego Harry Potter collection on PS4, because I got it before it was released for the Xbox. So, yeah. Okay. Next is Splatoon 2. Another quite an old one now, a few years ago, but very fun. I never had the originals. I never had the original Splatoon on the Wii U, so but I decided to get this one as it was a popular one. So yeah. Next is Team Sonic Racing. So yeah, now this isn't a Switch exclusive. Most of what I have are Switch exclusives, but I do have a few other games you can buy for the other consoles as well. Just a few I'd like, that I know I'd want to play when I'm out and about. So yeah. So yeah, good racing fun like Mario Kart with Sonic. I used to play like Sonic All Stars Racing a lot on Xbox and PlayStation. And I also had a Wii version of that as well. Yeah, Sonic Riders, the old Sonic Riders game, and I also had the same version, the older version of that for the Wii U as well. Next is Mario Tennis Aces. Now this is a really good one to play on with motion control, because yeah, it gives you exercise. The awesome thing about the Switch is that it does everything. A home console, a portable console, and it does the motion controls like the Wii. Well, I've still got this mask around my face. Next is Donkey Kong Tropical Country Freeze Switch Edition. So this is a Wii U remaster, and I did have the original version on the Wii U. I think this is the only Donkey Kong game officially you can get that is for the Switch at the moment. They haven't yet released any other ones. So yeah. Okay, now this one I've not played on so much is Diz G5 Complete. I think I did have a PlayStation version of this as well. This is another sort of anime RPG type game. So yeah. Okay, the next one was one of my favourites to play for a while. This is one of the few non-exclusives I have. I got this on Christmas Eve a few years ago. And this is One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition. So, there we go. Yep, so that was very fun. A lot of the One Piece games, like the One Piece Warriors, they're fun, and I do like the anime as well. Okay, Next is Super Mario Odyssey, one of the best, brand new Mario games for the Switch. And this was nearly 2 years ago now. Yeah, I've played this an awful lot, and it's such a fun game. So, yeah. Next is Luigi's Mansion 3. Had this for just over a year. And it's another, fun game. I never had the Luigi's Mansion on the Wii or the DS. I've never had either 1 or 2, but nonetheless, because I like Mario, and since I had a Switch, and it was going to be a popular one, so I got it. So, yeah. And that. Back. Okay. Next, we have Doom. This is the remaster for the Switch. I do have Doom Eternal on Xbox, and I did actually have the Xbox version of this as well. But I sold that and thought I'd like to play this when I'm out and about. When I take the Switch out with me. So that would be a good so that would be a good one to have. Just a fun, more more mature game for the Switch. Okay. Next up, we have Dragon Mark for Death, basically another anime RPG type platformer. Which I'm sure this isn't a Switch exclusive, but yeah. So there we go. Next up, we have the Bayonetta 2 Switch edition remastered. And yet this is an 18 rated game. So this and Doom are the only 2 18 rated games I've actually got for the Switch, because it mainly is a family friendly sort of console. And it also came with a free download for the original Bayonetta as well. I did have the Wii U version of this when it was released. So, yeah. Okay. So, next we have Pokemon Shield, one of the 2 most recent Pokemon games. So, yep, and I have got quite far on this. I haven't got the expansions yet. Still need to do the last bit on the story mode, which I got really stuck on. But, yep, I really enjoy it all the same. I played Pokemon on the Game Boy and DS for years. Fire Emblem Warriors. Yep. So yeah, but I really love these games. These KT fighting games. Like you had your Gundam Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Warriors Orochi. You had so many of them. I've had so many different ones for the different consoles. So yeah. And the next one's another version, another one of these, like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, which is a Wii U remaster. So, there, and there. And the next one is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Yep, so when this was going to be the first sort of official Pokemon game for the Switch, and it basically was going to be, rather than a brand new game, it is kind of a remake of Pokemon Yellow, and yeah, it was also Let's Go Eevee, but I decided to get Let's Go Pikachu since I'm a big Pikachu fan. Classic mascot of the show. Okay. Right. Next we have Pokemon Tag Tournament DX Switch Edition. Now yes, I did have the original Wii U version of this. I never had Pokemon Stadium back in the days of 64 because unfortunately I didn't own a Nintendo 64. But having had the Wii U version of this and enjoying it very much, typical Pokemon Stadium fighting game. So yeah, I did get that. Now the next one is one of the the very first official Switch release, which is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you know, there have been rumours that you know, what we do know, it has been announced that Breath of the Wild 2 will be released later this year. I did have the Wii U release of this, as it was the final game for the Wii U, just before I got the Switch. Yeah, and I've had real fun on it. Right, this one was actually the first game I played on the Switch to test it out. And this one is Super Bomberman R. So yeah, this isn't a Switch exclusive. So yeah, the only two exclusives I got when it first came out were yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and what was it? And Breath of the Wild, of course, yes. So okay. Next up, Puyo Puyo Tetris. So yeah, and this was one of the first 5 I had. Now, yeah, another non-Switch exclusive. But yeah, but it's been fun. You know, I remember I had like a little mini handheld type thing that had Tetris on it when I was a kid. So in memories, just for nostalgic reasons, I thought I'd get this. Okay, next one, Arms. Another great one for motion control. Very addictive. You know, good for exercise. And yeah, Switch exclusive. So there we go. Okay, now the next one is one I got for Christmas a couple of years ago, one that I wanted, and is the 2-pack of Disney Classic Games Sega remaster of Aladdin and the Lion King. And now, I've had great fun on this game. I've mainly played Aladdin, but because I have a classic Sega Mega Drive that has the games, you know, has 80 classics installed on it, and also has a cartridge slot, I do have both of these. I thought, you know, they'd be good fun to get the double pack for the Switch. So, you know, I could play them when I'm out and about, because it's definitely the sort of game I'd like to play. So, front, side, and back. Next one, Super Mario Bros. U. And yep, so this is another Wii U remaster. Yes, I did have Super Mario Bros. I had the Wii edition and the Wii U version. I didn't have the Super Mario Bros. U DS, but I did have Super Mario Brothers 2. Yep, so okay. Next one, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, one I got from last year. And this was like one of last year's re-releases, which is really fun. I do have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well, but that's a download. So, yeah. Okay. Now the next one, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. And I did have the PS4. I do have the PS4 version of this as well, for release date, which I got on release date. But I decided to get the Switch version as well, as it's just so nostalgic for me. You know, when I was a kid, and I'd want to play it when I'm out and about. So I decided to get the Switch edition. I do have Crash Team Racing on PS4, but I don't have the Switch version of that. So yeah. Next one of the very first, as I've already said, this was one of the first out of the 2 Switch exclusives that were released with Breath of the Wild and this. This is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And yep, this was classic. I had Mario Kart. Yeah, I had Mario Kart 7 for 3DS. I had Mario Kart for the Wii, and I had the Wii U version of the original Wii U version of this. So, yeah. Ultra Street Fighter 2, you know, classic remaster of the classic Nintendo Street Fighter 2 game, which I have played the old, you know, the original version on the classic Mini SNES. But yeah, you know, I bought this long before I bought the classic mini SNES, but I've recently played through this again on single player mode. So yeah. Okay, now the next one, we're getting to more, as I say, I had the newer ones recently at the top of the pile I've got here, but because I had to switch recording devices from my phone to this halfway through the video, so a lot of the newer ones are unfortunately near the bottom of the pile. So next one of the most popular releases within the last year, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I never had Animal Crossing for the DS. It really didn't seem like my type of game, but given all the hype around it, and that people said it was the ideal game to have during the lockdown, because it's somehow relatable to what was kind of going on, both back in the first lockdown and now, being a character, being your own character, surviving and, you know, providing for yourself on a desert island, made me want it. So, and I have played on it an awful lot since, because it is actually really fun. Very simple, but fun, adventurous. So, yeah. Okay, next one, triple pack, Super Mario 3D All Stars, which has Super Mario 64, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, which was a GameCube game, and Super Mario Galaxy, which of course, yes, I did have the Wii version back in the day, and I do hope that they'll do another one of these that has Super Mario Galaxy 2 on it, because Super Mario Galaxy 2 was also very good. So, and I've played through a lot of Mario Galaxy, and I've played on all three of these quite a lot. So yeah. Okay. Now, next one, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. So the most recent Hyrule Warriors game, which is kind of a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Okay, so there. Okay. Now the next one, another one of these, you know, KT type, but this is Bandai Namco. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, got this last year. You know, because my friend knows I like these kind of games, and he recommended this to me, and I saw some footage of him playing it on his channel, and I thought, yeah, I'll get that. I got that while I was stuck in a hotel for so long last year. So I thought, yeah, get a game I know I like to play, because the only console I had with me was the Switch, as it's portable. So the next one, I also have Pokemon Shield. So yes, so I got to the same stage as on Pokemon Sword. I need to get back on them and get, you know, power up some Pokemon and try and catch some more powerful Pokemon to just finish the bit on story mode before getting to the stage where you get the expansions. Next one, Super Mario Maker 2. This is good, this is fun. Yeah, I did have the original Super Mario Maker on the Wii U, which is one of the reasons why I got this. I didn't get this straight away, I waited a bit for it, because I had heard mixed things about it, but I decided to get it on my birthday, not this birthday just gone, but my birthday last year. So yeah. Okay. Next one of my ultimate favourites, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yep, I did have Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS, and I had the Wii U version as well. I didn't have Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. That's one of the classics I didn't have, but this is just so addictive and so much fun. I'm sure all you Switch fans would agree with me. You know, playing as different characters, you can have your own sort of amiibo, with amiibos to unlock characters. Yeah, you can even play as your own Nintendo characters, so yeah. Okay. Okay, the next one, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, both 1 and 2 Complex Edition. Now I do still have the PS4 versions of these individually, and I also have Digimon World, which is on the PS4, because I was always a big Digimon fan as a kid. Now these basically operate similar to the Pokemon games as you'd expect, but with a slightly different different settings and slightly different characters with a very different storyline. As given that there were similarities between Digimon and Pokemon, both the game and TV franchises differ significantly. So yeah. Okay, so we're on to the last two now. So this is one of the most recent ones, the one I got before, Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. And this is Umhara Kawa's Bazooka, I think that's how you pronounce it. Just a fun little RPG, which I think is also available, I know, on the PS4. So yeah, basically this is a fun little RPG platformer where you can just gather up the food to make you more powerful, then you beat the enemies, and then at the same time you basically have to collect the coins that fall, and that's how you move to next level. And then you can customize the character with their hair and clothes. So yeah. So here you are. And there. Okay, and that brings us, I think, to the last one. Star Wars Pinball. Basically, I the reason why I got this is I do like digital pinball games. Like, I did used to really like Pinball Arcade, and as being a Star Wars fan, I just happened to come across this cheap when I was in game a couple of years ago. So yeah. Okay. And yeah, so I think that brings us back to this one. Yeah, there you go. So that brings us back to the most recent one, Mario 3D World. Now I will just go over, quickly go over the ones, a few I have on download. Obviously I said I had the original Bayonetta because that came as a free download with Bayonetta 2. I have Sakuna, which I got on Christmas Eve, which is basically a very fun sort of another anime platformer RPG, one of the more expensive and popular ones, released I think it was in November last year. I have the remaster of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, which I downloaded on my birthday, and which I've had really great fun playing. And I also had Lexamon. I downloaded Lexamon as it was on offer over Christmas. It was basically a cheaper, different kind of alternative to Pokemon. Same thing. Not as much not as much of a rip-off. People might see it as a rip-off, but no, it's similar, but it's fun. The character you play, rather than a monster trainer, is known as a monster tamer on that. That was fun. And also, I did mention I downloaded Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because I wanted to get the physical release when that came out, but it was virtually impossible to find the physical release. I hadn't got used to buying stuff online, so I went into the shop and just bought the digital code, so I have that as well. Okay, well that's my video showing off my showing off and talking about my complete Nintendo Switch game collection. So I hope that you've all really enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. You're all truly awesome. See you soon. Bye.